considering how the right wing claim to be, the strong ones, especially right wing men who claim that they're the so-called alphas who fight back against the alleged pussification of males in this country, it is curious to see conservatives like Bill Mitchell make themselves out to be the weakest, most pathetic people online. So Bill Mitchell is probably someone you've never heard of, but I apologize that I have to inform you, he's just some conservative host who says ridiculous things. And one of the latest ridiculous things he said was on Twitter, where he whined and cried about wearing masks. He said, quote, "I put on a mask and literally within seconds, I'm struggling to breathe." Now that tweet was ratioed and had many awesome responses, including this one from our very own Emma Vigeland, where she said, "Man up, Snowflake." Because really, I'm struggling to breathe.
You can hear it in Emma's voice too.
It was so good, I love that response. Yeah. No, but I look, every single day, there is at least one, usually several, Republican men who throw cold water on this narrative of male strength among conservatives. In fact, one of the people who made that argument right before Donald Trump was inaugurated was Sebastian Gorka. And I just want you to watch this snippet from an interview he had with Sean Hannity and laugh, as I do.
The message I have, it's a very simple one. It's a bumper sticker, Sean. The era of the pajama boy is over January 20th, and the alpha males are back.
So John, are the alpha males back? Because it seems like they're having a very difficult time doing simple things like putting a mask on.
I have long held and said many times on the show that if there are actual alpha males, and everybody wants to find out what it is that makes you one or doesn't make you one, I know that one thing cannot be true for you to be an alpha male. You can never have said the term alpha male nor thought about whether you were one. If you've done that, then you're not. That's the only thing I know for sure. But I love him being the messenger to announce that they're back. He didn't even need to say it. When I saw his face, I knew that the reign of the alpha had begun. What a stupid narrative to try to push about a movement that constantly pitches itself as a victim about everything, about speech, and Twitter's mean to me, and look at these immigrants, they're doing, like, constantly presenting themselves to be victims and then wanting to assert at the same time that they are the last action hero.
Well, John, sometimes it's not so much about your actions. Sometimes it's about the bumper sticker your car dons when you're driving on the 101 freeway in California. You must not act like an alpha male. You just need to have the bumper sticker. The pajama boys are not in town. They're out of town.
What are the pajama
I don't even know what that means.
No, I know it.
Awesome.
You scratch the surface, guarantee it's something racist or anti-Semitic. I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling that it probably is. On the guy, I don't know much about him. I know that he loves Donald Trump more than anything, apparently more than his own life, since he prefers Trump over stopping COVID. And I'm sure that he'll say, if he ends up responding to how ratioed he is, and I don't think that he will, because the plight of the right wing grifter is to get ratioed and push forward, against all reason, is he'll say, it's a health thing or something like that. And they all say that. They all have a health reason, and they all are very concerned about HIPAA laws and don't want to tell you what it is, all of them. But it's not true. Doctors and nurses have lived for decades and decades wearing masks like this. I wear a mask all the time. I haven't gotten much exercise now for 3.5 months, but I don't pass out after a couple of minutes of putting a little bit of cloth on my face. It's survivable. As a culture, how much time have we spent thinking about what we would do in the apocalypse if the zombies came or something like that? Well, I don't know what, but hopefully nothing involving masks, because that'll be the end.
No, in this case, we're not dealing with, something that can't be, that can't be combated. We're dealing with a pandemic that is serious. There are health experts who are now saying that we are increasing the number of new coronavirus cases by as many as 100,000 each day. Okay, and part of the problem is that we do not have real leadership when it comes to very simple issues, very simple tasks that people can take in order to prevent the spread of the virus. Today on CNN, I forget who the host was, but someone said something along the lines of, we're trying to get people to understand that wearing the mask is about protecting other people from contracting it from you in case you have coronavirus.
Yes.
And I wanted to I started screaming at the TV. I'm like, that's not effective messaging in the United States of America, where there's a pretty significant portion of the population that's been conditioned to think it's all about me, it's all about individualism, screw everyone else. I mean, I think maybe the messaging should have been, you need to wear a mask or you're going to die, right? Even if it's not accurate, I feel like that would be more effective than telling Americans, wear a mask so you don't hurt other people by spreading it.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I'm being unfair to Americans, but considering, the nonstop chorus of right wingers who have shown just a complete and utter lack of concern, compassion, empathy, sympathy, whatever you want to call it. We have a problem, a cultural problem in this country, and something as simple as a mask should not be as polarizing as it is today.
When you sign up for a spend and save account at aspiration.com/TYT, we will plant 10 trees. Let's save the planet together.